In a world where boring sports talk has taken over the airwaves, breaking the mold of basic opinionated sports talk
just a bit outside. He tried the corner and missed.
They're edgy, uncensored, and off the chain.
I'm sorry, I don't know what just happened.
No Boundaries Sports Talk Radio with your hosts, Derek Fugers.
But to be the man, you gotta beat the man, and I'm saying, woo, right here.
And Craig Wiley.
The cream of the crop, and there is no one that does it better.
For raw, uncut sports on a different level than you're used to. So grab some snacks, turn up the volume, and enjoy sports with no boundaries.
Nobody does it better.
What's up, everybody? It's your boy High Cee. This is No Boundary Sports Talk. Quite possibly your favorite sports day of the week, aside from Monday Night Football. Shout out to all the sponsors. Our boy Neil Andrews over Angel Glass Services. Shout out to RoadDogJoeCoffee.com. Go get you a satchel today. Shipping is included in the price. And as always, shout out to the sponsors of the cabin, Bamboozers. Y'all go check them out. Heard my boy DJ AK be killing it. Y'all got to go set it off. And they ain't really one of our sponsors, but if you want to go support the villain, Johnny Christ, and you are a female and you feel like drinking for free, take your ass to Joyland tonight. But as always, I'm joined by a guy who some people confuse as my twin from time to time. Derek Fugers, how you doing?
Pretty good, buddy. Pretty good.
All right.
It's been an interesting week. I had an interesting Tuesday. Had about 55 nails in my two front tires. That is not an understatement. I legit had 55 nails in my two front tires. Shout out to the roofer, whoever left that on the highway for me. Appreciate you.
You know what it looked like? Remember Jesse the Body Ventura from the Predator?
Yeah.
That gun that he had?
Yeah.
It looked like he was on the side of the interstate and just shot your tire.
Yeah, he definitely did.
The Gatling gun thing?
Tore me up, man.
Tore you up.
I've never seen so many nails in a tire.
Luckily, you're safe, man, because that could have been dangerous.
Could have been very dangerous. And luckily, I got a couple guardian angels up there who take care of me down here. So
We like it.
until I die from a heart attack from eating too much Burger King.
I seen one of them red birds fly on my window the other day when I was at one of my clients, just
Shout
to let
out
you know.
Biggie.
I knew it was him.
Biggie. That's my guy, man.
It like came to my window.
It came in your window?
Not in
No,
the,
did he?
It came up to the window, literally like.
Oh, okay.
It landed
I'm glad you corrected yourself.
I said it came to my window.
First time, I don't know if you did.
Anyways,
Luckily we got this all recorded, and I can be able to tell next time we stop this.
It flew up to literally the window and like kind of like waved at me, said hi, and took off.
Did it hit the J?
It did not. It was my work truck.
Oh, okay, bad. You can't do that there.
No.
No. We're professional those
We're
days.
professionals.
Yeah, come on. I mean, hello.
Speaking of professionals, I think every day should be a professional day, and we just get paid.
Yeah, that'd be nice. That'd be nice, man. We had a shock drop today, Craig Wiley.
We did have a shock drop.
We had a shock drop of the Jordan 4 military blue, industrial blue. I'm sorry, it's the military blue. You know, at the end of the day, they don't like to use the same names as shoes they've released already before, but at the end of the day,
It's pretty much the
military
same
blue. Shock drop was today at 2 o'clock. I did not hit, unfortunately. I don't know what the hell was going on. It took like 15 minutes for me to get the L.
Really?
I hate when it happens. Just give me an instant L. Just give me an instant L. Don't lead me on. You ever seen the program?
Yes.
With
Yeah.
Joe Kane.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Remember when the steroid dude's freaking out on a little girl? What are you trying to do? Lead me on? That's how I feel with sneakers at. When they fucking don't give me an L right away and they fucking make me wait 15 minutes to decide, oh, hello.
It was
There's
the rain.
an L for you. Enjoy it. Bye-bye.
It was the rain.
No, it wasn't the rain.
Yeah, it messed it up.
It was all these freaking bots, man. These damn bots are still out there. I kind of sounded like Christopher Walken there for a second. Bots!
A little bit.
These bots on the sneaker app.
Your tone is all wrong.
Your tone is all wrong. You do it again, I'll stab me in the face with a soldering iron. But yeah, there was a shock drop today. These don't come out till May 5th, you know, so we still got another month before we are blessed with these beautiful shoes, and I guarantee I get them on the regular release.
We
date.
still gotta have the May the 4th be with you day before you get those.
Yeah, man. May the 4th, and Revenge of the 5th, you know? So we definitely got some Star Wars days coming up, baby.
As I call them, the BI days.
The what?
BI days.
Okay. I know what you did there. I see what you did there.
Our homie.
We're sticking together. We're on the same page.
Yep.
We're on the same page.
Love it.
The Masters started today. Probably the most iconic event.
It's like
in
the
golf
Super Bowl
history.
of golf.
It pretty much is. It's
Everybody wants a green jacket.
the most iconic course, in my opinion, in the golf stage. Augusta, Georgia.
Hardest ticket to get.
Hardest ticket to get. You got to put in a year in advance, and you get denied until you finally get it. I still haven't got it accepted. I've been trying for 4 years now. Still haven't gotten no love. So, but luckily I know some people who know some people who know some people. So next year might be the year.
Okay, cool.
Just letting you know that right now. But getting off the leaderboard the first day, Bryson DeChambeau, man. Oh, Bryson, we got some live guys at the top of the leaderboard, man. You know that there was a whole controversy between live and the PGA Tour. It's kind of dying down. The whole hate for live is kind of dying down. But, you know, I guess at the end of the day, people still don't want to see the live guys win those big tours.
Well, it's all about the money. I mean, at the end of the day, if you want those guys playing on the PGA, then you got to pay them what they're worth. If they're getting paid, if their worth is worth somewhere, you know, higher somewhere else, then you can't blame them for going to play there.
Yeah, but
I mean, listen, if NBA is offering you a $10 million contract and Italy's offering you a $20 million contract, which one are you signing? Come on, man.
Come on. On some news, Tiger Woods, ladies and gentlemen, 1 under through 9. He's on tied for 17. Tiger's in the hunt, baby. Tiger fucking Woods is in the hunt, baby.
Tigre.
And granted, you know, a lot of people who know golf are like, listen, you're crazy. I have no realistic thought that Tiger could win this tournament. There's way too many good players in this damn tournament this year. Realistically, I watched it all day long.
Was he rocking Sunday red?
Yes, he was.
Okay.
But it wasn't red. It was like a peach color today.
Okay.
Kind of like a peach color. But Tiger's hitting the ball good. He was striking the ball well. He was putting the ball well. I mean, he's got to capitalize and get some birdies. He's got to sink some putts.
Will we ever see Tiger Woods in red again?
Yeah, absolutely. Sunday red. He'll wear red on Sunday.
Yeah, but don't you got to make the cut to get to Sunday?
Oh, okay. I see what you did there. I thought you were fucking with me a little bit. I was like, wait a minute. Do you not understand what the fucking name is?
I understand exactly what it is.
But it's looking good right now. He's 1 under through 9, and I don't think he's going to get the full round in today. It's getting a little dark out.
I think he's plus 10,000 on the freaking.
Shoot, that'd be a nice $100 bet. Better put it in right now before the fucking odds change after day 1.
Yeah.
But, you know, I doubt a lot of these. They had a 2.5 hour rain delay this morning, so they didn't really start the round till later. So a lot of these guys are going to have to wake up really early, and I'm talking like 7. As soon as the sun comes up, they're going to be teeing off. And people like Tiger Woods and a lot of these guys, in my opinion, that could hurt Tiger. You know, that he had a long day to get warmed up and get dialed in. He didn't tee off till 3:49. So, I mean, that early morning start for him to finish his round could really hurt him, and then he's going to have to play another 18 holes.
He's actually plus 7,500.
There you go. You better lock it in right now. You better lock it in right now, baby, because there's a chance. Listen, I'm never going to doubt out Tiger fucking Woods because he's Tiger fucking Woods. But at the end, it's kind of like Tom Brady and Michael Jordan on it. You can't doubt one of the greatest ever to do it. I mean, regardless of how old he's gotten and the things that's happened in his life, at the end of the day, Tiger's still going to have a fucking chance. Let's be real.
But you know who he isn't?
Who he's not?
Seth freaking Rollins.
Seth Rollins, the wrestler?
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Where's
because you said he's Tiger fucking Woods, but he's not Seth freaking Rollins.
Okay, so that's where you okay.
Oh shit.
Okay.
That was my dad joke for the day. It was horrible.
A couple of my favorites that I said: Xander Schauffele, he's even for the day, finished with a 72. Brooks Koepka, he's even through 9, and then we got Rory McIlroy. He's up there on the leaderboard. He's 2 under.
He's plus 1,600 right now, though.
Who?
Royal McIlroy.
Hey,
and it actually it dropped. It was lower. I think it was like plus 900 earlier.
But still, a lot of really good golfers out there. Rory finished the day with a 71, finished 1 under. There's still a lot of really, really good golfers out there, man. Like Tiger freaking Woods. So, but Yeah, Masters Day 1 is definitely going to be in conclusion here soon, so I just want to touch on that a little bit, especially about my man Tiger. Can't never give me a second to talk about Tiger Woods. I tell you that for shit fact. But anyway, Craig, I got a little surprise for you, buddy.
A surprise for
and not
me.
A surprise that you're gonna like. It's a surprise that I found on the old X machine today.
X.
Yes, sir.
X gonna give it to you.
For the first time ever
In a long time.
the women's NCAA tournament championship had more viewers than the men's. Women's final, 18.9 million, and the men's final, 14.8 million.
Are you joshing me right now?
I am not joshing you, Craig Wiley Jr. Boy, have the times have changed, huh? And you know what the crazy thing is? Let's be real. It's not better basketball. Let's just be real. I'm a big supporter of women's basketball, but it's not better basketball. So I don't understand why there's more people watching.
Caitlin Clark.
You might be right.
How many people filled out brackets this year on ESPN for the women's?
I'm not sure. It was less than the men's, though.
It was less than the men's?
Yeah.
What did you finish?
I finished 252,000.
Out of?
26 million.
Out of 26 million.
Out of 26 million. I take pride in that.
Finishing
picking 99%, and I picked the champion right, and the final four, and I picked the fucking whatchamacallit.
Can you see if Google will tell you how many filled out for the women?
Yeah, absolutely.
Because somebody in this room had a pretty good bracket.
In the women's?
In the women's
Oh
department.
my gosh, here he is.
And I don't want to give you what rank I was until I find out the total amount. I'm sure it was in at least 1 million.
Oh, probably more than that. How many do you think?
I'm going to say under 10 million.
All right, that's a pretty good guess.
What was it?
It's not even that good of a guess. 3.5 million.
So 3.5 million. Guess what your boy ranked?
What?
26,000th.
Woo! Woo!
I had 3 of the Final Four teams correct. Texas messed me up. Texas took that L.
So did you have USC going that far?
I had everybody going that far.
Let's be real.
No, I didn't have USC going that far because they lost to. I had them losing to Caitlin Clark.
Let's be real. It's a lot easier to pick
It is.
the women's brackets
It is.
because you pretty much know the dominant teams, especially if you watch the game.
No, I can't give him flowers for ranking 26,000.
No, I gave you a woo! Listen, bro, I
I'm
gave you a
Caucasian.
scream. I gave you a scream. I don't know what do you want me to suck your fucking cock?
Right here, right now.
Jesus, man.
Live
I
on
mean,
camera.
I will if someone tips us at least $100.
Live on camera.
If someone tips us $100,
Well,
maybe I think about it.
Listen, it's STLR Media. This isn't OnlyFans. But if you
if you guys want to see that, we might make
Hey, if you want to donate $100, though.
Listen, if you want to donate $100, I might get on my knees and give my boys' balls a little lick. This is no Diddy, not at all. I'm a married man. Listen, to a woman at that. That's the wild thing. Crazy. But yeah, I want to know why, and I understand Caitlin Clark, but like, what makes her so like a top of why everybody wants to watch? Do you think college basketball didn't really have like a star player to really hook onto like the women's side?
Do you want me to answer this
go ahead.
legitly?
Absolutely.
Name one thing big that's ever come out of Iowa.
Corn.
Exactly. They have like nobody there, so like the entire state and region was tuned in.
So you're telling me that how many people were living in Iowa?
I think like
Give it a Google. Hold on.
I think just to get into the women's Final Four and the championship game were like $500 for like the booth seats, and people were paying it.
3.2 million. That's how many brackets were filled out. It was all Iowa people. That's hilarious.
It was everybody from Iowa and me.
And you. And everybody had Iowa winning it besides you.
No, because then I would have been probably number one.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. That's fucking hilarious. But yeah, I mean, at least 3 million people were I wouldn't say 3 million. Let's be real. Not everybody in Iowa was tuning into that game. I would assume a majority of them, but not everybody. So I'd give it a good $3 million instead. I can get that $200,000 somewhere else.
Bro, the Facebook Live's going off the chain real quick, man. Shout out to Ben. Shout out to TYLA. What's up, Trina? How you doing, sis? Our boy Eddie from Buck That Podcast is tuning in. And our boy Mike Mullen, old P-Bird.
My boy.
Pittsburgh Steelers.
My boy.
And Tim said $100. That's it?
Hey, man, listen, times is rough. We can take anything we can get, baby. Listen, times is tough, all right?
Tim said like he about to make it rain. Like,
shit, baby. If that's what you want to do, let's do it.
He about to do it like Mark Dominic when he was the GM of the Bucks.
Hey, man, times is tough, man. We got to pay these bills around here, baby.
For real.
You know what I'm saying? Listen.
Hey, fuck around and we be here next week in the dark.
For real, dog.
Running this bitch off a generator.
But yeah, I agree. There's definitely not a real big candidate like Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese and those people who are really selling tickets over there on the NCAA women's side. And let's just clear the air. And I know we kind of touched on this a little bit last week. Can we calm all the hype down on Angel Reese now? Can we? Because she's not even. Let's realistically say it. She's not even the best basketball player in women's basketball this year. Let's be real. I can think of 5 other people who's better than her. So like, I'm so confused on why there's so much hype on. Have y'all seen this? And we talked about it last week. Have you seen her high school highlight tapes? If you haven't seen them, DM me and I'll send them to you, and you can judge on why we still are hyping this girl up with all the fucking other type of talent that's in this in NCAA. It's wild to me, bro. This woman is gonna go to the WNBA. She's going to get locked the fuck up because she has no offensive game. She can't shoot the ball. Maybe she might be a good defensive threat in WNBA, but she's going to get maybe 4 years. Then she's going overseas, baby. That's my prediction on Angel Reese. And then she's going to be on OnlyFans. So, boys, rowdy up. Get your credit cards ready. Angel Reese is coming to OnlyFans in fucking 4 years.
Wow.
That's my spiel on Angel Reese. I can name it Cardoza from South Carolina. Way better basketball player than Angel Reese.
She's like 5 foot taller.
I don't give a shit. That's my point. Jesus Christ. And it's not, because she's black. No, it's not because she's black. I love her attitude on the court. I love her fiery attitude. I love that shit. But she ain't that good offensively. She's going to get locked the fuck up in the WNBA, and she's going to get fucking kicked out, and then she's going to be on OnlyFans. I'm sorry, I had to get that off.
Why you gotta do the Bayou Barbie like that? What did she do to you?
Nothing. She's just not that good offensively, man. I'm sorry. Like,
wow.
I can think of 10 other people better than her.
Angel Reese is my boo, bro. I don't really appreciate you talking about her like that.
That's because you love the light-skinned chocolate, bro. That's all it is.
She more chocolate than light skin.
Listen, she's light-skinned.
Not really.
She's not like light-skinned, but she's light-skinned.
Nah, she ain't like Drea Carter, though.
No, of course not.
That's light skin.
You see the video Don Staley crossing up Martin?
I've seen the episode when it came out.
I know it makes you feel like I haven't watched Martin.
Eat
And I
a
did
dick.
see it. I didn't watch it. I seen the episode, damn it. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, on a rerun.
Is Don Staley one of the most accomplished? And I know Gino is Gino, and I know cats like that, but I'm talking about like as a player and a coach. Like, is there any? Can we think of anybody who's done it on the court as a player and a coach?
Well, Mulkey.
Yeah, I guess you're right. Fuck her.
Pat Summitt, but Pat Summitt wasn't really like a baller like that. I mean, she was good, but she wasn't like.
No, but I'm talking about on like player and coach wise, not coach total, because there's still great names out there. Just like we've already named 3, in my opinion, who are
you can't really use Gino because Gino's a dude. So I mean.
Well, then there you go. Yeah, is she the best player coach to ever do it?
So far, what about your homegirl from Stanford? She was a player before too, though, right? The one who just retired.
Did she win Player of the Year twice?
Probably not.
You know what I'm saying?
Probably not.
You know what I'm saying?
I guess.
Did she win Coach of the Year 3 times? Was she a 2-time national champion as a coach? I mean, you know what I'm saying? That resume's pretty solid.
Didn't they get knocked out by your Angel Reese last year?
Who?
South Carolina.
Nah. Caitlin Clark knocked him out last year. This is why this was like a revenge game for them in the final.
I forgot about that.
Yeah,
You're
Caitlin
right.
Clark beat him last year.
I knew it was one of them too, though.
Yeah.
Hey, but still, man, they still made it to the Final Four.
Oh, I mean, dude, listen.
She's a hell of a coach.
He's a hell of a coach. Zach Edey, first-round pick. We're talking about a guy who averages 28.5 points a game, averages 12.4 rebounds a game, leads the nation in both in the NCAA, and they're talking about him not being a first-round pick, Craig. Can you believe that? The guy who's leading the nation in scoring and rebounds.
We were talking about this the other day, and you even said on the pre-draft, mock drafts and all that, he's the fourth center taken.
Fifth best ranked center on the draft board.
And I honestly think with just the way the league is, they're all about the three-point shot. So your wings and your guards are going to get a lot more love draft-wise than a traditional old-school center. Now, I'm just going to throw this out there. There's a guy in the league who's been making some headlines and been in the news for quite some years. He's won some championships, and he was a second-round draft pick.
Listen,
and he plays with the Splash Brothers.
I'm not saying it's not going to be he's not going to get. He's going to go to the league. Like, let's be real.
Draymond Green was a second-round pick.
He could be a late first-round pick. He's 7'4", almost 7'5", 300 pounds. Someone's going to get him on the team. Boban is on a damn team. And they're comparing him to Boban, which is asinine to me because he moves way better than Boban does. So, but...
It's because he's... You know why.
Come on.
It's because he likes him.
But yeah, obviously, Donovan Clingan from UConn is the best center in this draft. The dude averages 20 points. He almost averages 4 blocks a game.
But I don't even think this is a strong draft for center, period.
It's not, but it's just, with Zach Edey, it's so tough for me to even think about them canceling out that type of center.
I think a team like Orlando needs to take a swing at him, maybe late first round
you got Goga, bro.
Or second round.
Goga's 7'2", dog.
Yeah, but maybe we can get some kind of compensation for Wendell Carter.
But out of the centers, all 4 centers who are ranked higher than Zach Edey, none of them average more points than him. None of them average more rebounds. Only one averages more blocks than him, and that's
do you know where I think he would fit good at?
The Celtics.
I was gonna go on the West Coast,
Craig.
With the Splash Brothers, you got somebody who can just rebound.
They need size too.
If you can just get somebody to grab some rebounds,
that's a great take.
And where he made his bread and butter at, rebounds, putbacks.
That's a great take.
Rebound, putback.
Or just
you got the Splash Brothers,
or the pick and roll. You know what I'm saying?
Or the pick and roll. You got Draymond, who's become very expensive. I know they're a little bit of a different position, but you can maybe you bring Draymond, you rework Draymond's contract. Zach Edey will be on a damn rookie contract anyway. So,
so they just updated the ranking. Okay, so Tankathon is something that I use a lot. Davis got me into Tankathon. Mm-hmm. They just updated it 6 hours ago. And they now have Zach Edey going in the first round.
To who?
To the Knicks. Which makes no sense because they got Mitchell Robinson and Harkenstein over there, who are both bigs, offensive rebounding monsters.
And Harkenstein got me some points in fantasy football or basketball this year.
He's good. He's good. I'm sorry. Zach Edey averages 13.7 rebounds a game. Excuse me, Zach Edey. Excuse me. I didn't realize it was unaware of your game. I thought it was 12.4. My bad.
You a whole one off.
So it's just it's
one and some change.
It's finally good to see them, and honestly, this is because he got so far in the NCAA tournament. That's the only reason that he got moved up so far. If Purdue would have got knocked out in the first round, I guarantee he still would have been a second round pick. I hope he falls to the Celtics.
Shout out to Zach for finally actually participating in some stuff on
who?
Anything with STLR Media.
Who?
Zach.
Who's that?
Buck that podcast.
I don't know who he is.
I don't necessarily.
I used to know a Zach who played golf with me, but
I don't necessarily want to trade away Wendell Carter. I'm talking about if we took a flyer on Zach Edey and he worked out for us and he was doing good. No, you gotta
trade Wendell Carter. He's trash, bro.
But Wendell Carter is someone who could get us some compensation, and he's up there. He has a pretty decent sized contract.
Zach, I love you. No, I'm just kidding. I love you, buddy.
No, Wendell Carter's been pretty good. He had some injuries this year.
Zach, you got that wedding this weekend, or was that last weekend? Text me. Shoot me a text. We're playing golf Saturday, 1 o'clock.
He's in Orlando.
Fuck, man.
He got the fests.
Oh, that's right. And then he's got that stupid fucking... Jesus, man. I'm sorry.
That's actually hand me that.
What is it useful?
Yeah, it's mine actually.
You couldn't find it?
Yeah.
Well, thank God I was mad at Zach for 2 seconds there. Look, Zach, you're useful for something.
There you go.
Dang, man. Speaking of the Warriors, I'm glad you brought that up. Is this the last year we see that big three together?
I think Draymond's the I mean, I don't know. Actually, you know what?
I know you got that alert the other day, and I know what you're about to say.
I didn't get an alert because I don't get any alerts like that from any sports stuff. But I think Clay
Sleeper?
Thompson.
I think getting nothing from Sleeper.
I think Clay might be out.
I agree. I think this could be the last year we see the Warriors together. Honestly, that big three together.
It's almost time for a rebuild.
And I say this mainly because think about how many players in NBA history has ever who stayed with one team for more than 20 years. Can you name the 3 players?
That stayed with the team for 20 years.
For 20 years. Only 3 people have done it. And they're all people that you should know because they're pretty
Kobe
recent.
Bryant.
There's 1.
Dirk Nowitzki.
There's 2.
Are you really going to try me the last one? You really want me to name the last one?
Yes, please. Give the fucking people what they want.
Somebody who should have been on the Orlando Magic except for Doc
Tim
Rivers,
Duncan.
pussy ass, didn't let his wife on the fucking private
Tim
jet.
Duncan.
Thanks a lot for not getting us a damn ring, Doc Rivers. Yep. That's why you fucking suck. And you can't even win with the Milwaukee Bucks, who has one of the best players in the damn league.
Bro.
And a shooter that can shoot from the other team's 3-point shot arc and make it.
You know what his record is with them this season? It's like 17-18.
Listen,
He's barely he's game under 500.
Milwaukee, whoever runs y'all damn organization, my boy Perry Garza
Yeah,
can
give him a shout
can
out.
do better than your boy Doc Rivers. You can pay my dog $250,000.
For real. No, give him a mill.
I'm just saying.
Give him a mill.
I'm just saying.
Give my boy a mill.
I mean, get that man $5 million.
Yeah. But I asked this question because there was a couple, I don't know if it was like a week ago, but Draymond got ejected 3 minutes into the game. And Steph was in, I've never seen Steph show so much emotions rather than after the win of the championship. I think he was crying. You know what I'm saying? Like, clearly, in my opinion, he looked frustrated. You know, and it's like,
Draymond's been having issues lately.
clearly Steph, and the one thing I love about Draymond, he airs the shit out on his podcast. If you might not like Draymond as a player, but listen to that motherfucker's podcast, bro. He is so real. He asked Clay, you know what I'm saying? He's like, give me your honest answer on me getting injected so much. And he's like, well, it's like, honestly, it's like a slap in the face, and not in that way, but in the way, like, you're like our heart and soul. And, like, when you get ejected, our heart and soul is gone. And you're also, like, our protector. So, like, me and Steph aren't, like, the meanest guys ever. So, like, we always know that you'll have our back. And in my way, that's a perfect answer to put it, because it's like,
to be honest with you, and I'm not making comparison playing style or anything, but he kind of brings that Dennis Rodman-ish to the Golden State Warriors.
100%.
You know, Dennis, back in the days when you can actually play defense and get a little physical in the NBA, every team had enforcers, guys that weren't scared to bang in the paint, and Rodman was one of those guys, and Draymond Green's one of those guys.
You know who was Jordan's enforcer before Rodman?
Scottie Pippen.
Before Scottie?
Who's that?
Charles Oakley.
Oh, he was.
And where'd he get traded to?
The Knicks.
I'm just saying, eventually...
He was part of the Horace Grant trade, I believe.
I know, yes, he was. Eventually, no, Horace Grant got drafted by the Bulls.
Yes, actually, you're right.
Eventually, change is needed, regardless of who it is. LeBron's been playing for 3 different teams. Jordan played for 2 different teams. I mean, there's only a very few people who've played for the same team for so long. And, yeah, Steph might not play that much longer. But I could see Steph playing at a high level for another 5 years, honestly. I mean, he showed no signs of slowing down.
I would say 3 to 5.
But
you got to give him some help so he's not just...
He wants to win.
Yeah.
He wants to win. So, is Draymond going to keep constantly getting ejected?
It's about time for Golden State to trade some shit and
Well, I
work on a
wouldn't
new
say
big
trade
three.
it, but just bring in some more
No,
youth.
they need some They need a superstar. Clay, I don't know what's going on with him. His shooting and his scoring this year have been way down compared to normal. The Splash Brothers are not what they used to be.
Honestly, bro, I love what you said. I would love to see them get Zach Edey, because I think that would be perfect for them. Never mind. Because Davis made a good point the other day. He said the Warriors aren't a developing team. That's why they drafted James Wiseman #1 overall, and he fucking dips. You know what I'm saying? They traded him to Detroit because they're not a team that's going to develop guys, a young guy. They're trying to win championships still. They're not in a rebuild mode. They're in win now mode still. So they're not.
That's why I was saying they
these
need to make
young
some
players.
trades and try to get somebody or attack free agency hard and throw some money somewhere. Because the worst thing you're going to get in the NBA is luxury tax.
Hey, listen, Celtics just locked in Drew Holiday for another $129 million, and I know they're going to have to give Derek White. I know they're not letting Derek White walk, so they're going to have to pay Derek White, and they're going to have to pay Jason Tatum. So we're going to play over that luxury tax, baby. It's about to happen.
Yep.
It's about to happen.
It's about to happen. But Golden State maybe needs to follow suit. I don't know who all free agency this year, but they need to make some moves and bring Steph some help. And I think that somebody is going to be the odd man out of the big three. There's going to be some change.
They got guys like Jonathan Kuminga who is good, but it's just like, in my opinion, they haven't really given him an opportunity to actually come out there and ball out for them. He is a good player, and I think Clay and, you know what I'm saying, he takes a lot away from that. And I think it could also help Clay, too. Who knows, man? A change of scenery could help.
I think Clay needs a change of scenery.
Exactly,
I think
man.
he does.
I think he could go somewhere else, like Orlando, who needs veteran players. I think one of Orlando's biggest problems is y'all are a really young team, and I think it's going to end up being OKC's problem. A lot of young players with not too many veteran guys, and veterans are so valuable.
So to comment on what
NBA.
you said, what about a Wendell Carter for Klay Thompson kind of trade?
Well, he's a free agent this season.
Who is?
Clay.
Oh, is he?
Yeah, Clay's a free agent.
So he's not even on a contract.
Yeah, he's not even on a
Damn,
contract.
because I was gonna say make a trade, or maybe a sign and trade or something like that. Because couldn't they sign him to a better contract because he's grandfathered in with them or whatever?
Something like that, yeah.
So maybe a sign and trade where you get Clay and maybe bring in a Zach Edey.
So much firepower to trade away to get somebody good. They have Andrew Wiggins. They got somebody like freaking Gary Payton. You know what I'm saying? Like, they could trade away those young guys who are still decent and get value out of them for somebody like a DeMar DeRozan or a DeJounte Murray who's talking about trying to get out of freaking Atlanta. So it's just like they have the pieces to do it. It's just
they just got to pull the trigger.
Exactly. Yep. Drink, show me a Coke. But yeah, the NBA playoffs start soon, man. And you know who's drawing that NBA play-in game? Warriors versus Lakers.
Really?
So LeBron might not even make it. But we all know the NBA is not going to let LeBron not make the playoffs. They've only had that'll happen one time, I believe.
It's going to happen again this year.
So I hope so. I would love to see it.
I hope so. Golden State's been doing pretty solid.
I think the Lakers are tanking to get Bronny.
They might be. Oh, my God.
No, they're not tanking.
He's coming to UCF, I heard.
UCF?
Bronny.
Okay.
My sources.
Okay. Or your sources.
Yep.
Are you plugged in? Okay.
Plugged in.
So I got a question for you. One question before we move on to our NFL list. Defensive. Right. Is OJ going to be remembered as a murderer or an NFL great more? What do you think people are going to remember OJ for?
He has 37 movie credits on his IMDb. My sources have told me that.
Your sources.
Shout out to my dog Chad. But he had an elite career when it comes to college and NFL, but I think that it's shadowed by the trial. I mean, I remember literally
that trial was crazy.
They used to play it at school when that trial went on. Like, we would watch it in class.
Jesus.
I remember when he got found not guilty. And it was just the craziest thing ever. And I mean, literally, he's the reason why white Broncos are so fucking popular.
Broncos, period, bro. Like, when they remade the Bronco, in my opinion, people bought it because of OJ.
Yeah.
Like, let's be real.
There was one that used to drive around town that said juice across the front of it.
I guarantee you that Bronco chase has more hits on YouTube than any of his highlights combined.
Probably.
So you're going murderer.
I think he's going to be remembered more for the murder trial than he is for his career. And it's sad because he did have a really good career. And he was in some movies, including Roots and Naked Gun.
I know. We're getting clearance. Roger. What's our Victor?
Yep.
That's airplane. I know. It's the same shit, though. But, all right, I have to agree with you. That murder case was so so huge. You know, I mean,
It's gonna be huge.
it's gonna be huge, Caroline, huge. I bet your brother's glad that he's gone.
Facts.
All right, so we got our all NFL Florida team. We're going to give you the defensive side first. We'll give you the offensive side next week because we're still working on the offensive. We got to narrow it down. We got to pin it in. We got to freaking lock it in. But we got the defensive side.
And listen,
we got the starters.
This is just the starters. This ain't even like the rotational guys.
This is every single person is a Hall of Famer. So I'm just letting you know right now. So if anybody's got any, my brother's friend Rye Guy made an all PA list.
The number 7 guy, I don't know if he's in the hall yet.
That's right.
Number 7 and number 8.
Well, who's number 8?
We'll get to that.
Oh yeah, right. I know the one who you're talking about, the DB.
The DB is number 8, and the other one's a linebacker.
Oh yeah. Good call.
I don't know if he's in yet.
Yeah.
But he will be.
Oh yeah.
So we're gonna start off with our defensive line. Holding down the middle of the fort.
If you were listening last week, you kind of get a little taste of this anyway.
Warren Sapp. Vince Wilfork. Beefcakes.
Well, Vince isn't a Hall of Famer either.
Well, he is. He just not there yet.
I don't know.
I think he will be.
I hope so. I hope you're right.
Then for defensive end, we got Javon Curse.
Woo!
And Deacon Jones.
And we were talking about before this. We could have put Jack Youngblood on there. You know what I'm saying? Like another Hall of Famer. We got options. So let's just go ahead and put Jack Youngblood as our backup defensive end behind
in the rotation.
Jones. Yeah, well he's in the rotation. Yeah, Jack Youngblood in the rotation.
Bam.
Okay.
We got Kathleen Lakeland's very own Ray Lewis.
Mr. Ray, I'm not a murderer, Lewis.
He's not.
His football career is definitely better than his murder charge, right?
Facts. Derek Brooks.
Pensacola, Florida. Went to Washington High School in Pensacola. Florida native.
Jonathan Vilma.
It's a pretty good one.
He's not in the Hall of Fame yet. I'm not even going to give you the most decorated cornerback yet. We're going to hit y'all. We're going to sprinkle y'all with little Patrick Peterson.
Little PP.
And I mean, you still got both Asante Samuels.
Yeah.
We still got Sam Shields.
Yeah.
We got guys.
Yeah, we got options. I got options.
We got Mr. Colorado Buffaloes head coach. Prime
time.
Mr. Golden Corral.
Come on, bro.
Mr. Aflac commercial with Nick Saban.
Come on, bro.
We got Prime.
It's too easy.
You ain't throwing against
who's throwing us. You got to have about 2 seconds to throw the ball.
Then in the backfield, in the safety department,
come on.
We got one Mr. Philadelphia Eagle.
Come on.
Brian Dawkins.
He ain't coming across the middle on us. I'll tell you that right now.
And if you do try to come across that middle, you know who else you got to worry about? Rest in peace, my boy, number 26, Mr. Sean Taylor.
26, 27, 42, whatever.
Bam.
Whatever numbers he wore.
He wore a few. Mr. I don't care if it's the Pro Bowl, I'm still going to light your ass up.
Hey, I don't care if you're a punter, motherfucker. You're getting smacked.
Try that trick foolery around here, see what happens.
So, yeah, that's just the defense. I'm not even going to hit you with the offense yet. They're still narrowing it down. But, yeah.
I'm just going to tell you our running backs. Emmitt Smith and Edgerrin James.
That's just 2.
That with Chris Johnson.
That's just 2.
And I almost said Mark Henry, but Derek Henry.
Mark Henry?
Mark Henry's blocking. No, but Derek Henry, Chris Johnson, Emmitt Smith, and Edgerrin James.
That's pretty stud.
Bitch, you ain't stopping that.
That's pretty studly.
You ain't stopping that rotation.
No, not at all. That's what it's all about. I'm just letting you know.
They don't want that drama.
My buddy Rye Guy, my brother's friend Rye Guy made an all PA list. I have to read it to you.
Oh, I already know who you got on there.
Who?
He got Dan Marino.
And?
Jim Kelly.
And? Who do you think's better than Tom Brady all time?
Oh, Joe Montana's from PA?
Yeah, bro.
They probably got us in the
They
quarterback.
got us in the quarterback. They got us in
It
the
all
quarterback.
depends, though.
They got us in the
Nah,
quarterback.
because we got that new school, though, that ain't going to be able to stop.
You're right, but I'm still comfortable, regardless of who they got in the quarterback-wise, because I wasn't.
Our two's still pretty solid.
I wasn't impressed with the receivers, but I still don't think anybody's throwing on us. Like, let's be real.
Yeah.
Like, let's just be honest.
Let's be honest.
But hold on, let me pull this list up real quick. So the receiver, the running backs was Tony Dorsett, pretty good.
Okay.
Curtis Martin, pretty good.
All right.
LaShawn McCoy, pretty good.
We still shitting on him, though.
Saquon Barkley, pretty good.
Well, yeah, when he's healthy.
Yeah, for real. Tight ends, Gronk,
Okay.
Kyle Pitts.
Okay.
Wide receivers, Marvin Harrison,
Okay.
Marquise Colston, Andre Reed,
Andre Reed's a good one.
Ed McCaffrey.
Oh, Ed.
Defense, Darrell Revis, DB. Ty Law. I still take our DBs over that any day of the week. Safeties, Jaquan Brisker, Malik Hooker, taking our safeties all day long.
Who?
Exactly.
Brisket.
Exactly. Brisket.
I
Exactly.
don't know who that guy is.
Mike Ditka, Jack Ham, Micah Parsons, and Sean Lee at linebackers, which I'm still taking our linebackers. Two of our linebackers outshines every single one of those persons. D-line, Aaron Donald, pretty good. Cam Hayward, decent. Pretty decent. So, Jason Taylor, other D-end. So, they got people. They got some people, but they ain't touching.
Not
Still ain't
Florida.
touching ours.
Not Florida.
Not Florida.
You ain't messing with that speed, bro.
Did you see what Cam Newton said? Talk about the best athletes come out of Georgia.
He's the what?
The best athletes come out of Georgia.
What?
Georgia.
Who from Georgia? That's
Don't worry, I'll wait.
Herschel Walker?
I guess.
If he's even from Georgia?
Yeah, he is, because he's the governor, ain't he?
He might be the
was.
governor. I mean, he was born there.
Yeah, you're right. But I think that's why he ran
We have to
there,
look-
'cause
we
he's
have-
from Georgia.
We have to look that up. Well, he went to college there, too, though, so he's popular there.
True. If you want to run for office, I guess you go to where you were dominant at, so it makes sense.
Because
I mean, Kane was the fucking mayor of the Tennessee town, so
do you think they played the music when he got elected?
100%.
Like the fireworks went off?
100%.
Yeah, I hope so.
100%.
But yeah, listen, Florida, you ain't fucking with us.
Good show, buddy.
It was a great show.
Good show. Shout out Cody Rhodes, man. Finally getting it done. Finally getting it to the top
Hey.
of the fucking mountain.
Shout out to Cody Rhodes.
Shout out to Cody Rhodes, man.
Shout out to your boy who came out there and beat Drew McIntyre in like 10 seconds when he cashed in the Money in the Bank.
Right? Did we cash in that poll on Nikita versus Jada?
I think it was damn near even.
It's pretty close, right?
Yes.
It's pretty close. I'm glad the internet agrees with both of us. I'm glad it was pretty close because you can't go wrong on either choice.
You know what I like, though? Is you can have Nikita and I can have my boo Jada.
Facts.
We could
Everybody wins.
Then we could be sitting in the
And
island.
then we could switch whenever.
We could be sitting in the island.
We could be Eskimo brothers.
Facts.
Switch.
We could be out. We could be on the island sipping some drinks while they looking sexy in bikinis.
Like trading places.
Bam.
Looking good, Craig. Feeling good, Derek. That's what you're supposed to say. Learn the fucking line. Gosh.
Then the kids be like, "Damn, Derek, you grew bigger this."
Just like the table raised up. All right.
That was totally unplanned, by the way. That's what made it even better. With that, any final shout outs?
Shout out to the Celtics for locking shit up. First team in the Eastern Conference to win 60 games since the 2012 Miami Heat. I'm pretty much locking it in right now and guaranteeing you the Celtics win the NBA championship. We have a point differential of over 10 when we win, and when we lose, we're going to lose by like 5. We're putting up numbers up there with some of the greatest championship teams to ever do it. So I don't think nobody wants to see this team in a 7-game series.
Orlando.
It's going to be hard. Even them, bro.
We're gonna see y'all in the Eastern Conference Finals.
Nah, I don't know. Orlando might get beat by the Knicks in the first round.
Ain't gonna happen.
We'll see. But shout out to the Boston Celtics, man. I'm guaranteeing an NBA championship this year. You heard it first. You heard it on April 10th, April 11th, 2024. Derek Futures is predicting the Boston Celtics to win the NBA championship. Even though I've been saying this since day one, you can quote me. We got the video. We got the tape. I'm putting it on out there. I'm putting it in the universe. Call me LeVar Ball. Bang, bang, bang. It's good.
Phoenix Suns, not, but anyways.
Jesus Christ.
With that being said, we did have a great show. And if you doubt how great Florida is when it comes to athletes, ask yourself, why does your favorite college always come try to recruit from our state? Exactly. Because we the best, in my DJ Khaled voice. This has been No Boundary Sports Talk from my boy Derek Fugers. I'm your boy High Cee, and you can peace out.